Oh, hey, indeed. Welcome into the Guest Room Podcast. This is a trivia podcast where we play trivia games and we guess things. I'm your host, Mike. That's Kevin over there.
November.
That's Zach.
Comes.
And that's KD.
Late.
Okay. B minus.
Hey, that's really good for me. Was winterly?
I thought
Probably
you were
not gonna
going
be good?
accidentally say like after October or something and make a 4-word sentence.
Just a hyphenate post-October.
Is that allowed? Have we encountered hyphenations in these intro sentences?
I don't think so.
I don't know. Hey, listeners, welcome in. This is a trivia podcast. And by the way, we don't do it nearly enough, but we want to just take a minute to thank you. Thank you for being a dedicated listener. We appreciate you. Keep on doing what you do. Now, today, we're going to be playing a little game, as we do. And this game is going to be a pub quiz. So that means...
Pub quiz.
Pub quiz. Pub quiz.
Pub quiz.
Pub quiz.
I wasn't sure if Zach was just being like,
He's here.
meek.
That's evidence.
Hey,
He is.
I'm here.
Evidence that he's here.
Well, we'll see how many points he
Ooh,
comes away
wait.
with.
Is it possible at all that he walks away with 0 points?
That hasn't been done on a pub quiz.
No.
Although our first one was like, what, 4-3 to 2-2 or something?
Without the Dixit scoring, yes, and with
And that was back when it
ridiculously
was
hard questions.
way
But
more
I think that was
questions, too.
10 questions.
10 questions.
It was
Yeah.
a pub tenner instead of a pub sixer.
That's right. Oh, that was the pub quiz where like Andy guessed Diesel for a member of NWA.
And honestly, I don't know if you guys remember this, but one of our very first pub quizzes went back when they were 10 questions per host. We released the episode, and then that next Sunday, Zach informed me he got a score like in the 30s. It was insane.
It was
He
very high.
would have mopped the floor with us. So, not to start you out on that kind of a mountain.
Hey, what would the spoonerism of that phrase you just said be?
What was the phrase?
Mopped the floor.
Flop
Flop the
Moors.
more.
Mm.
Oh.
Wow. Wow.
Well, let's hope it's the first one and not the second one for your own sake.
Let's hope that's not prophecy.
But we will be doing a little bit of a pub quiz. That means that each of us has prepared a pub sixer. 6 questions
No.
that we will ask the other 3 hosts.
No.
You get points if you get a question correct. You also get points if you were the poser of the question and 2 or 1. I don't like the way I said that. 1 or 2 other people answered correctly. If 3 or 0 answered correctly, then you get no points as the asker. Any questions?
I have 6 of them.
Oh, I was hoping you'd say that. KD, because of your cleverness and quick wit, you get to begin.
Oh.
Quick wit. That's not usually things that are associated with me. All right, question number 1. In the year 2000, what was the world's most populous city?
These kind of questions, it's just like, come on,
No.
Don't know what the biggest cities are.
All right, we're going to go with this, KD.
Mike says NYC. Kev says Hong Kong. Zach says Singapore. You're all incorrect. It's Mexico City.
Is Singapore a city?
Yeah.
It's a city and a country. Kind of like
Kind of like New York.
Oh no, I'm thinking of Coruscant. It's a planet and a city.
Yeah.
Oh
wait.
What has happened since 2000? Is it?
It's
how many has?
it's third now, I believe. Yeah, that's to Tokyo and I think it was Sao Paulo.
Wow, interesting.
All right, question number 2. In 2020, what shoe brand had the most sales? In 2020, what shoe brand had the most sales?
I don't even know like what brands compete for that title. I mean,
Yeah.
because there are different levels of brands.
There are also different types of shoes.
It's true.
I just know, like, if I guess something other than what I wrote on here and I got it wrong, I would kick myself.
With your kick.
Yeah.
So
Mike
you wrote Nike.
says Crocs. Kevin says Nike. Zach says Adidas. I almost called you Andy. It's Nike.
Dumb question. 2020. Everyone's staying at home. They should be wearing Crocs.
Maybe it's because Crocs never like get old. So like once you have them, you don't need to buy more.
I need to buy a pair.
Have you owned Crocs before?
Yeah, when I was like 14.
I've never owned Crocs. Maybe I should get on it.
They are, I was told, and I believe the person who told me this, even though I forget who they were, the perfect camping shoe.
Oh, yeah.
Because you can just like slip them on and off when you go into the tent.
Yeah.
It's not a hassle like big old hiking boots.
Uh-huh.
What's wrong with flip-flops?
Plus, you're in the woods and nobody
Because
can see you to make fun of you for the rest of
exactly.
your life.
And flip-flops, because it's usually cold in the woods and I want to wear socks. I don't like having the thong between my
You lost me at socks.
socked toes. KD?
Question number 3. I guess this is more of a command. Name any British Prime Minister from any time. Just name one.
How many names do you need? Like first and last?
Yes, first and last.
I think this is right. Could be wrong.
Let's see. Mike says Neville Chamberlain. Kev says Winston Churchill. And Zach says Tony Blair. Those are all correct. Nice job, guys.
We got 3 different British prime ministers?
Yeah. I thought one of you would have said Margaret Thatcher, maybe? Specifically Kevin?
Would that I don't
I
would that have been a
considered,
right
I
answer?
considered it.
Yeah.
And Theresa May was the other one that I considered.
Interesting.
Alcott?
I would have thought that none of you would have known who Theresa May is.
Also, Boris
Diaw.
Johnson.
Spassky.
Yep.
That
Super
one.
British name.
Spassky.
Lots of Spasskies over there across the pond in
Yeah.
England.
All right, next question. How many rings are in the Olympic logo?
This better not be a trick question.
It was one of those things that came through my mind, and I was like, I don't know that for sure. So I put it on here.
There are really weird things that you know for sure and don't know for sure.
Yeah, it's probably why we get questions like this.
Mike says 5. 5 for Kevin, 5 for Zach, and he drew the logo. Much appreciated.
That was a pretty good scaled drawing, too.
It was 5. All right, next question. How many feet are in a mile?
See, this is one that maybe Zach won't know, although he seems pretty confident.
Has he seen Remember the Titans?
Well, has he ever run?
Huh. All right, Mike says 5280, 5,280 for Kev, and 5280
Do you
for Zach.
count the feet as you run? I'm trying to figure out.
That's the pace at which
okay.
Kevin runs, yeah.
1, 2, 3.
That's the missing piece that I've never known.
It would be so much more fun if you counted feet.
Question number 6. Which member of the extended Kardashian family is Devin Booker dating? As of right now, anyway. All right, let's reveal. Mike says Kendall Jenner. Kevin says Kendall Pepsi Jenner. And Zach says Kendall, you are all correct. I don't know what's going on with the Pepsi thing, but
She was in a Pepsi commercial a few years back where it was like, why can't we all just get along or something? And she gives a Pepsi to somebody and there's like peace in the world. And it was a big ad campaign that they did.
very similar to the Corona commercial for Snoop Dogg.
Yes, friends.
Except was the Pepsi Unlimited?
I don't know.
Would we call Snoop Dogg a friend of the show, or is Corona a friend of the show?
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop.
Yeah. Corona needs to pay us to become a friend of the show.
Got it. So like friends of the show, friends of the show right now are Snoop Dogg, Captain Beefheart,
Random.org.
Random.org. Yeah.
Well, we don't befriend dead people, but maybe the Beefheart family. I came out with 4 points.
We
from
don't
that category.
befriend dead people.
5.
4.
Uno.
Yikes.
We don't talk about Uno.
I think that's from one of those
Yeah.
new movies.
Yeah.
Kevin.
Hi.
It's you.
It is me.
It's not me, it's you.
All right. You guys ready for this?
I think so.
Okay.
What famous rapper was killed in 1997?
Isn't there 2 correct answers to this?
No.
Oh.
All right, let's reveal. Zach says Tupac Shakur. KD says Tupac. Mike says Biggie. And Mike is correct.
Oh, darn it.
The Notorious B.I.G., Biggie Smalls.
Plus, Tupac's still alive.
It's
So
true. He couldn't
I
have
should have
been
known
killed in
that.
1997.
Yeah, they were killed about 14 months apart, I believe. Oh, number 2. What is Michael Jackson's youngest son's name? I will take... There are a couple different answers I will take. And if it's youngest Jackson, that's not one of them. All right, let's reveal. Zach says blanket. KD says Michael. Mike says Mike. And Zach is correct with blanket.
What were the other answers you would have accepted?
I would have accepted Prince. His name is Prince Michael Jackson. I'm not accepting a middle name. Sorry. But blanket is what everyone calls him.
I don't call him anything. I didn't know Michael Jackson had children.
I didn't either. Are we talking
Really?
Prince, the artist Prince?
No.
No.
I guess it's possible he named him after Prince.
That's what Mike is talking about, right? You don't think Prince and
You
Michael
don't think
Jackson
Prince
are the
is
same
Michael
person?
Jackson's son, right?
I don't know. I mean, you just told me that Prince was Michael Jackson's son.
Prince Michael Blanket Jackson.
He has two middle names?
Well, Blanket's just a street name.
What he goes by.
So we're calling him his nickname and his middle name.
No, we call him Prince and we call him Blanket.
So Prince is Michael Jackson's son.
No, the Prince is a symbol.
How old is this person? How do we know about him?
Blanket is like
Probably 25.
yeah, like young adult age. I think his daughter's Paris. I think right,
Unknown.
one of them,
Unknown.
and she's like late 20s. I think so. There you go. He named a kid Blanket.
Why?
If you would ever watch much South Park, you would know.
Okay.
That is not where I know from.
Let me be perfectly clear.
But that's where Andy would have known it.
Number 3. What half-Danish actor starred in Lord of the Rings?
Oh, Flargendoogles.
Kevin spent a number of months. Sorry, KD spent a number of months in Denmark.
This wasn't on the written test to get in.
What about to get out?
Yeah, the test only deals with full Danish-blooded people.
Yes.
None of these halves. All right, let's reveal. Zach said Viggo Mortensen.
Oh, that's a good guess.
Oh, that is a good guess.
KD said Sean Bean. And Mike said Kate Blanchett. And Zach is correct.
I just knew that Vigo was Argentinian, so I was like, there's no way he can also be
Half.
Danish.
Half.
Yeah.
How you knew Viggo was Argentinian is a story for another day, I think.
If you ever look at his IMDb, it's a lot
No,
of Spanish movies.
Another day.
It was really quick. It was really quick.
Not today.
It was fast.
Number 4. Who is the leader of the Decepticons? All right. We're going to reveal. Zach says checkmark. KD says Megatron. Mike says Megatron, and it is indeed Megatron. Not Calvin Johnson.
You were gifted a point, Kevin.
I crafted my questions carefully. Number 5. Who did George Lucas originally cast as Indiana Jones?
Watch, it's Harrison Ford.
I mean, if you got nothing else, it's probably what you should write down.
Guys, I didn't know that George Lucas did Indiana Jones.
Really?
Yeah.
And John Williams.
No, I know that.
Oh, that's weird.
I thought George Lucas was like Star Wars and nothing else.
Hmm.
But I did hear a story about Harrison Ford being George Lucas's plumber.
Do you hate that you know this? Is that what you're doing?
We'll talk.
We'll talk?
Yeah.
Okay. Mike's still writing. Who's plumber?
Harrison Ford.
Was who's plumber?
George
George
Lucas.
Lucas's plumber. That's how he discovered him.
Okay. Let's reveal. Zach says Tom Selleck. KD says Tommy Lee Jones. Mike says Harrison Ford. It is Tom Selleck. Are we going to talk later?
Is Tom Selleck
Is it later?
the mustache man?
Well, I have to now do some editing on my Pub Sixer.
For real?
Yeah.
No
What?
way.
For real?
Oh yeah, but I don't think it was because we like looked at the same place. I love that fact because I'm a huge Tom Selleck fan, huge Magnum PI fan.
Is it because you think your mustache looks like his? Because it doesn't.
No, it could though.
Whoa, that was a very Napoleon Dynamite-esque comment.
No, but here's the interesting.
You could drink 2% if you wanted.
Interesting fact. So he had been cast as Magnum PI. Then the writers' strike happened for all television, and he was offered the part of Indiana Jones. And because he has morals, he turned it down and kept his commitment to Magnum PI, even though Magnum PI was like on pause because of the writer's strike. Nothing was being filmed.
Whoa.
And then, I mean,
And now he's known as Magnum PI.
I mean, it paid off for him because Magnum PI went on for seasons and seasons, and he was very successful because of it. But yeah, that's crazy. I can't believe that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's way interesting. I mean, you could just recycle the question, but
That's true.
Yeah. All right.
They'll never get it.
They probably won't remember his name.
How are they gonna know?
They're going to know.
Number 6. In what decade did Audrey Hepburn star in Breakfast at Tiffany's?
It's a good safe decade right here.
I'm going with a dangerous decade.
Oh.
All right. Everybody's got an answer. Let's reveal. Zach says the 1950s. KD says the 60s. And Mike says the 1960s. It is the 60s.
The 60s weren't good to you.
I came out of that one with 6.
What?
Wow.
Like I said, carefully curated questions.
3.
3 for me.
Dos.
Very carefully curated. You guys got 8 right, and I ended up with at least 1 right on each question out of, 18 chances?
Yeah. It worked out well for you. All right. It is my turn.
Well, it's my turn now.
So in keeping with the theme that we started last pub quiz,
Which I totally remember.
which was old television,
Nope.
we're moving on to old movies.
Okay.
Question 1. This was Disney's first animated feature film, premiering in 1937. Is that what hemming and hawing sounds like?
I think that's more of a or maybe that's heeing and hawing.
It's what donkeys do. Everyone's got answers? All right. Kevin says Steamboat Willie. Zach says Steamboat Willie. KD says Mickey Mouse. I'm sorry, the correct answer is Snow White and the Seven Dwarves.
Wow.
I don't even know. Is Steamboat Willie a feature film? I've never seen it.
That's what I wasn't sure
I
about.
don't think it is.
Question 2. What was the name of the angel in It's a Wonderful Life?
You know.
You're right, I do.
That one. Oh, man. Hold on.
Katie, have you seen this film?
What do you think?
Definitely not.
I don't know what to think because I definitely saw it in my childhood, but it's from a long time ago.
You saw it in your childhood? Isn't
Yeah.
it like an adulty type movie?
Can you read it again?
It's a Christmas movie.
Your Christmas movie.
What was the name of the angel in It's a Wonderful Life?
Is this the movie with the kid with the BB gun?
No.
Is there?
There are so many wrong things with that statement. It wasn't
Can
even a
we-
BB gun.
Can we identify like the sound of an eye roll so that I can make a sound when Katie says these things?
Wow.
Read it one more time.
What was the name of the angel in It's a Wonderful Life?
Someone take that as a no? It's not that movie? Where the kid gets his tongue stuck to a pole because of ice and coldness.
We'll talk afterwards.
Yeah, and he's trying to talk, and he's like,
That's your favorite movie.
It has that letter right there. I know what the last 2 letters are. Those are the last 2 letters. I know it for a fact. Are those the last 2 letters, Mike?
I'm not going to tell you. All right. Kevin says Clarence. Zach says Clarence. Yes. KD says Robert. It is Clarence.
I was deciding between Horace and Clarence.
Just to be fair to KD, if you haven't seen the movie,
Yeah,
Clarence probably sounds as ridiculous as Robert. But if you have, Robert sounds really ridiculous. No, the movie you were referencing, I thought at first was Home Alone because of the air gun, but then it was A Christmas Story.
Yeah, that one.
No, it's not that one.
Because Home Alone's actually good.
Yeah. Christmas Story is Kevin's favorite movie. All right, question 3.
Make that sound, Zach.
Done.
What was the last name of brothers Julius, Adolf, Leonard, and Herbert?
Irving, Hitler, Hoover, and what's the other one? Leonard?
Yeah.
Leonard
Nimoy.
Skinner? I bet it's one of those four. I bet you it's one of those four.
It might be Rupp instead of Hitler.
He's thinking out loud.
That's Adolf. That's a Kentucky
know.
coach, but I don't know why we would know.
Was
their
Hitler,
brothers.
did he have siblings?
He doesn't seem siblinged.
He seems like an only child.
I just don't think Mike chooses a question about Julius Irving, right? So I think, or Leonard Skinner. So I think it comes
Knowing
down
me, I would
to,
probably think his first name is Doc.
I think it comes down to Hoover or Hitler for me.
Episode
Say
title.
them again. The name.
Julius, Adolf, Leonard, and Herbert.
Boy, Julius doesn't seem like a German name, does it?
No.
He was Austrian. That changes everything, right?
No?
Oh, okay.
I just found out that Philippi was named after Alexander's dad, Philip.
That makes sense.
All right. Kevin says Hoover. Zach says Hitler. Nothing like a good Hitler question. And Katie says Hoover. I'm sorry, you might recognize them by their stage names, Groucho, Harpo, Chico, and Zeppo. Their last name is Marx. Question 4.
Wrong 20th century political figure. Darn.
What did the Hollywood sign originally say?
As it was being built, Holly, Hollywoo.
Ho.
Just left it.
I guess we don't know what order it came up in. So.
Kevin says Hollywoodland. Zach says
that's right.
Los Angeles. Katie says L.A. It is Hollywoodland.
Is that Hollywoodland, or like it's a theme park, or Hollywoodland like it's a country?
I'm pretty sure they made a movie called Hollywoodland.
Mm-hmm.
Did not know.
I didn't get the history on that one. All right, question 5. Name one of the top 10 all-time VHS rentals.
I mean, I know what are in my top 10.
Yeah, from Blockbuster.
Name one of Kevin's top 10 all-time VHS. Have you rented a VHS more than once?
Are you serious?
Yes.
I bet I've rented Cool Runnings 50 times
we own that movie.
before we
So-
owned it.
Off topic, I just read an article today about the prices of VHS tapes, and they are fetching incredibly huge amounts of money
Oh, no.
on
Really?
auction sites.
Why does this always happen after
And-
we throw stuff
And
I
like
know,
that?
right?
the Star Wars trilogy, like sealed, unopened, just sold for like $50,000. Back to the Future sells for like huge amounts of money.
Wow.
Really crazy. Yeah.
You've given me some ideas.
Go dig
you
them out
still
of
have
your
'em?
parents' closet, man.
No, you've given me some ideas for what I could answer on this question.
Oh.
Because you were
Good.
going to answer Cool Runnings.
I was thinking about it.
Cool Runnings. Feel the rhythm, feel the ride.
All right, I'm going with
Get on up.
as safe an answer as I can.
It's bulb sled time.
All right. Kevin says Titanic. Zach says Back to the Future. KD says Empire Strikes Back.
To the future.
Unfortunately, none of those is correct.
Really?
Yeah.
Is Cool Runnings on there?
No. Cool Running is not on here. In order, I've got Pretty Woman at number 1. Top Gun. Little Mermaid. Home Alone. I have Ghost. Is that a movie?
Yeah.
Okay. Lion King. Beauty and the Beast. Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Forrest Gump. And Aladdin.
Gee whiz.
So
Man.
much Disney.
A lot of Disney, yeah. All right. Question 6. What was Marilyn Monroe's full real name?
Oh.
All right. Kevin says Dolly Manson, Polly Lynn Manson, James Monroe. Okay.
Polly's short for Mary.
Oh, I
So,
see.
Polly Lynn
I get it.
Manson, James Monroe.
That's not correct. Zach says Marilyn, happy birthday, Mr. President Monroe.
Ayo.
And KD says Clarence the Angel.
Who's the closest?
KD.
Let's go.
Same number of words. Norma Jean Baker is Marilyn Monroe's real name?
2.
0.
2.
1.
Wow.
Good job, Mike.
You're
You know,
knocking it out of the park. Mike.
I think that even though everybody bombed that, including me, we all learned some interesting facts.
I've forgotten them all, other than Hollywoodland.
Clarence,
Should have put some like guess filter science questions in there.
you think so?
Yeah, it would have helped.
You like those?
You like that?
Zach, it comes to you.
All right.
All right.
First time.
Long time.
Extend a little grace. Question number 1. What biblical city was the code for the RAF bombing operations of Hamburg, Germany in World War II? What biblical city was the code for Royal Air Force bombing operations of Hamburg, Germany in World War II?
Hold on.
You've had a lot of hold-ons called tonight.
Somebody's got to
Hold
hold
on.
Andy while Andy's not here.
That's true. Zach, did we not brief you? That's your job.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, how's your wheeze?
It's not. I mean, I'm a really severe asthmatic, and it's still not what it is. All right, Kevin, let's start with you. Bethlehem, Mike, Babylon, and KD Megiddo. Sadly, no, it was Gomorrah.
I was going to go with
darn it.
Wow.
I was going to say Sodom. That's what I started writing.
It would have been wrong.
Fire raining down. Yep.
But I think Gomorrah is more associated with the destruction, and Sodom's more associated with something else.
Correct.
We don't
You're
call
right.
it Gomorrah me.
Yeah.
With Clarence the Angel,
Yeah.
as it were.
Gomorrah me. Question number 2. P.L. Travers created what famous character?
Oh, no.
P.L. Travers created what famous character?
I can guarantee that I think that I've heard of that person before. But I can't get something out of my head.
What era are you thinking?
1800s.
So, like,
The time when people went by first initials.
authors do that all the time.
Yeah, but when it was made cool. But I can't get this dumb guess out of my head, so I'm just going to say it.
Yeah, I don't love my guess either.
Mine's wrong.
But I feel the same as you do, Mike. Like, this is something that I feel like maybe I should have heard of and might have before.
Mine's just because of a dumb English language thing.
Kevin? Paul Bunyan, Mike, Gulliver,
Travelers.
and KD Winnie the Pooh, which is what his friends called him.
The PU.
It is Mary Poppins. Mary Poppins.
Who was the closest?
I mean, Disney. Disney answer over here.
Has Disney not made a Gulliver's movie? With
There
like
was-
Jack Black or something,
There
maybe?
was a movie with Jack Black. I don't know if it was
I'm
Disney.
not sure.
And Paul Bunyan could be maybe in a Disney.
That was
Tall Tale? Was
that
that
was,
Disney?
by the way, a substitute question for the question that you stole from me.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
really sorry.
Yeah. Question number 3. What Academy Award-winning actor served as a 5-term president of the NRA? What Academy Award-winning actor served as a 5-term president of the NRA?
I mean,
I really
if
hope
it-
it's like Owen Wilson or
if
something.
it's one of the two people that I'm going to guess, I would have heard of it. But I have to guess them anyway.
I know who the two people are that you're thinking of.
Really?
Yes. Can I guess that
Yes.
before he reveals his answer?
Yes.
Yeah, I would like that. Everybody got an answer?
Yep.
All right, Kevin. What were Michael's?
He was
two-
deciding between Clint Eastwood and Bruce Wayne. Or not Bruce Wayne. John Wayne.
John Wayne.
No, actually.
Okay. Not Bruce Wayne.
Okay, what's your answer, Kevin? Charlton Heston, Tim Allen, and John Wayne. The answer is Charlton Heston.
Oh man, did you know that?
Yes.
Bonus
I mean,
props.
I didn't know 5 per se, but like I knew he was that for a while.
What did he win? You know what he won?
Probably Ben Hur.
Academy Award? Yeah.
Is he also the Ten Commandments guy?
Yeah.
He is.
'Kay.
Yep. All right, question number 4. Why did Genghis Khan's soldiers prefer to ride female horses?
I've already marked mine off as correct. Of course, of the questions that have been asked, of course, this is the one I would know.
I was kind of counting on you to know this.
Are we to assume instead of male horses or instead of like female goats or something?
They probably would have been less successful.
Horses
Less
are faster
successful
than
on goats,
faster than goats. That's why.
Like I thought of several weird bad answers.
All right,
Oh, yeah, never mind.
Kevin,
Jinx?
easier to control.
That was the best bad answer I thought of.
Make more horses.
They were all
my second answer
With a bunch of female horses.
was
Like,
based on a fact that I don't know about scientifically. Can you milk a horse?
Wait.
I mean, why not?
I have
Kevin's
nipples.
answer, Katie's answer, they can drink the milk.
You can milk a horse?
They rode female horses.
I have nipples,
as a
Greg. Can you
food
milk me?
source.
No way.
Most definitely.
To get the protein that they need, they'd cut a little, like they'd basically
They cuddle a little?
They'd cut the horse a little bit to have some of the horse's blood drain into the milk.
Oh, no.
Yes, and that is, they would actually combine the milk with the blood, and that kind of built into their reputation as being these horrible savages because everybody talked about them drinking their
That
own
sounds
horse's
all
blood.
kinds of kosher.
Yeah.
But I mean, to be fair though, their massively versatile off-road vehicle also fed them, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And
it's
they
great.
were harming it along
I mean,
the
think
way.
about like
No, it's not like they were slashing the horse. They were like,
think about how awesome that would be if my Forerunner spit animal cookies out the exhaust pipe.
No,
my
it-
transportation and my food source. That's awesome.
and instead of needing gas, it just ate asphalt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's ingenious, is what it is.
Yeah.
All right. Next question.
What a weird machine horses
Wait,
are.
do people still drink horse milk? Is it good?
Mare's milk.
I'm
It can't be.
I'm sure.
Have you guys
sure
seen-
in other countries?
Have you guys seen Marco Polo, the show?
No.
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 I heard it was really raunchy.
The second season was. They drink a drink called Arag, which is fermented mare's milk. The fermentation just makes it safer to hold on to for a while, but that's the thing that the Mongolians drink
Okay.
out there on the vast Asian steppe.
All right.
With them yaks.
Yeah.
Steppy.
Yes, the steppe.
Question number 5. What is the only country to have had 3 presidents in the same day?
Oh, wow.
The only country to have had 3 presidents in the same day.
I might have some serious umbrage
Okay.
with this.
I actually
question.
told my wife before coming that it was my goal to make you have umbrage. So, bucket list checked, maybe?
I mean, I'm gonna lean into my umbrage here.
Okay. Does it change your umbrage if I say 3 active serving presidents acting as president on the same day? This is 3 separate people serving in the role of president in the same day.
And these are real countries, not like Genovia or something?
No, it's not
Genovia.
Does that change the umbrage? Is it?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Okay. Kevin. The U.S. Okay. Venezuela.
I like the
Jail. And France.
France is what I would have guessed had I not been leaning into my umbrage.
Your answer is not correct.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. The answer is Mexico. February 19th, 1913, Francisco Madero was deposed in a coup and assassinated that day. His Minister of Foreign Affairs, Pedro Lascarain, was made president for 26 minutes
Oh.
and then was succeeded by Victoriano Huerta.
So he was
3 acting presidents in the same day.
It was just too much pressure for 26 minutes.
I guess. I don't
Probably
know.
because
Maybe
Huerta
it was
was
just a
bombarding
placeholder,
the building.
or like he got stuck in traffic. Huerta got stuck in traffic, and they were like, "We need."
Was there a pressure valve involved or pressure pump involved?
Water pump.
Water pump.
Water pump. What type of water pump?
Bummer.
Pumps water. Water pump.
All right. Question number 6.
I love how he's giving himself a kick already on this question.
48 extras from one Oscar-winning film died within 1 year of filming. Name the movie.
I can't even
Office
think
Space.
of like what my reasoning is going to be. Like I'm thinking, what's a movie that had a bunch of old people in it? What's
As
a,
extras.
what's a movie
Benjamin
that was
Button?
like really dangerous and they all caught deathly pneumonia or something? All right, I'm going to say this. Only because it's a movie that I know one fact about extras about.
All right. Kevin.
It's good that your sentences end in about.
Wizard of Oz, Bourne Ultimatum, Wizard of Oz.
Oh my goodness.
No one.
Why did you both say Wizard of Oz?
Because the Tin Man died because of the lead paint.
I heard that, but I also thought I heard something about the little people that that they got to play that in that movie and how some of them died soon after or something. But not maybe
Also,
not.
probably because of lead face paint.
And maybe whoever played the monkeys had paint issues.
Babe.
What's that?
Babe.
Babe
What's that?
is an Oscar-winning movie, and there were
Oh no. Pigs.
many pigs
You gotta be kidding me.
that played as extras in that movie, and 48 of them died within a year of filming the movie. Yeah.
Oh man.
What's Babe?
It's
No. Not allowed to not know.
the thing is, I think he's ridiculous, and I've never seen the movie Babe, but I certainly know what it is, and I know a line from it.
Yeah, that'll do, pig.
That'll do. Okay. I came out of that category with 0.
1.
2.
Ooh, good distribution of those 1 and 1.
Yeah.
Which I'll just hop in first. I got 9 points overall.
I did way worse than that.
Really?
What'd you get, 5?
4.
Wow.
10.
14.
Wow.
Wow. Guys, I suck at pub quizzes. I'm so bad at pub quizzes. I've not only have I not won, I don't think I've gotten not last. Or at least definitely since Dixit scoring.
No way.
Dude.
I would be surprised if that were true.
I got last once. I know that I got last once.
I remember because I was asking a question. I was the last person asking questions.
Yeah, we were tied with 5 questions to go, and you got all 5 of them right, and I got all 5 of them wrong.
Oh, was
Yeah.
that my sixer?
I remember that.
No, that was my sixer.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was no one
That was the-
sixer.
that
it
was-
was a 6-pack.
Yes. Yes.
That was the answers were turkey, wild turkey, Hawaii, chicken, Hawaii.
Honolulu.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Turkey, Honolulu, wild turkey, Hawaii, chicken.
Good memories. The category themeless Sixers. All right.
Yes.
So recap of scores: we've got KD with 4 points, Mike with 9, Zach with 10. He's got points, and Kevin finishing us off with 14 points out of a possible 24. Kevin, what was the secret to your success today?
Carefully curating my questions.
Carefully curating his questions.
I uncarefully curated mine.
in that category, I got 6, and you guys got 3, 3, 2. So
Perfect.
And what were you across the rest of the board?
I got 1 in Zach, 2 in yours, and 5 on KD's.
Wow. So it wasn't domination all across. You just really took 2 of those categories. 2 of
Really
those Sixers.
took them.
Took them. All right. Well, thank you all. Zach, congratulations on your first points
That's right.
at the end of an episode, as well as getting second place on a pub quiz.
I'll take it.
It wasn't, I mean, we kind of set you up for failure by saying that you got 30 points on our first pub quiz.
Yeah.
But you handled yourself admirably, as well as even having to come up with a substitute question on the fly. So well done there.
What are the odds?
Tom Selleck.
What are the odds?
Frankly, a little better than you would think.
Yeah, maybe.
Like something like this has happened before. I'm pretty sure.
I'm also fairly certain I wouldn't be able to pick Tom Selleck out of a police lineup. Hey, listeners, remember there was a secret phrase uttered at some point during the episode. So if you think that you know what that secret phrase was, please send your guess with who said it and what it was to theguestroompodcast@gmail.com for a chance at some sweet merch that you could win during a drawing at the end of each month. I believe the winner of our last drawing was Matthew. So Matthew, if you haven't already received your shirt or mug or sticker or whatever it is you asked for,
then it's too late.
it's in the mail. To apologize?
Yeah.
Hey, if you want to keep us guessing, please join the guest list at patreon.com/theguestroom-podcast. Leave us a rating on your podcast listening app of choice. Hopefully we've made it to Podbean by now. And for all of us here at the Guest Room Podcast, for KD, for Zach, for Kevin, I'm Mike, and for Biggie Smalls, as always, farewell